Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Breath of the Wild. Doggo actually just laid down, so... Get that doggo cam working, and yeah, we just made it to the Zora's domain. Probably just save for the sake of saving. And now we get to go meet the king of Zora's domain, I guess. Cool, so there's a cook pot there. Oh, hello, welcome to the Seabed Inn. Here we... Could it be Linny? It is, it's Linny. Linny? Yes, I'm sure of it, you're Linny. Oh, it's been such a long time. Wait, but I thought you and Mipha fell to Calamity Ganon. You've been alive all this time? Where have you been? What have you been doing? Please tell me. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm an adult and yet here I am making a ruckus. Has it really been 100 years? In a way, it feels like yesterday. We've both been through a lot, I'm sure. If you don't mind, I'd love to catch up sometime soon.
Hey!
Oh, welcome to the Seabed Inn. Wait, can't be. You're Master Link from 100 years ago. Sorry, back to work I go. I was happy to provide some sound sleep to weary travelers. Welcome to the Seabed Inn. Would you like to rest here? Our normal bed will cost you 20. A blissful waterbed. Waterbed is 80. Wish to know about our waterbed? Well, it's the name it implies. It's a bed filled with water. It conforms to the shape of your body, so it's like being wrapped in a cocoon as you sleep. Very calming. Oh, and its incredible cooling effect promises a level of sleeping comfort you simply can't find elsewhere. Perhaps you'd like to try it. Yeah. Of course, come back again. So actually, I should probably talk to some of these people up front. It seems. Huh? What is it? Master Link. Is it truly you, the Hylian champion? It's me, Rivian. Rivan, not Rivian. We used to swim together when I was but a child, remember? Sounds familiar. Well, it has been 100 years since then, and now I'm over 130 years old. I'll say, you've aged well for a Hylian. Unbelievably well. Now that I think about it, shouldn't you be dead? Sorry, that may be too personal a question. Father, we are on guard duty right now. Oh, right, sorry. The leader of the pack, Baz, the heroine, Gaddison, my father, Trello, they have all aged quite a bit, I'm afraid, but they are all doing well. Oh, but Master Link, you probably shouldn't speak to the elderly. Sorry for keeping you too long. You have business in the throne room, right? Please proceed there at your earliest convenience. Looks like Father was rather excited to speak with you. Oh well. Hi, Liana. I believe this is our first meeting, yes? My name is Dunma. You're a chick. My, how observant you are. Is there a problem? How old are you? That is not an appropriate question to ask a lady you've just met. Let's just say I'm less than 100 years old. Can't you tell? I'm so much less formal than the elders, aren't I? At any rate, right now Zora's domain is looking for a Hylian warrior. For more detailed information, please go speak with King Dorephan in the back. Oh, it's you. We met at Zora River. It's me, Lido. Thank you for coming so quickly. But enough about me. Could I possibly ask you to go and meet with King Dorephan? He's in the throne room. Please go ahead. Excuse me. I'm going to bed.
Hi.
Hello. Are you a Hylian? That's right. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Laflat. I am the chief secretary for the royal family. Are you curious about the statue of Lady Mipha? Help. If you do not mind, please allow me to explain. This is a statue of the former Zora champion. Her name was Lady Mipha. She was as kind as she was beautiful. They say her ability to heal wounded soldiers was beyond compare. The soldiers she healed, they are old and decrepit now. They remember. For this reason, the elders of the domain all love Lady Mipha dearly. If you would like to know more, I suggest you try talking to one of them.
Yeah.
Good day. Welcome to the Mart. This is where you'll find our general store, the Coral Reef, our workshop, the Hammerhead, and also here. Or do you need something else? Yup. The general store and the workshop, they are the best shops ever, and together they're called Merit Mart. Merit Mart. La-di-da. That's my theme song. Isn't it cute? Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? What about the general store? The general store has been in business for over 100 years. It has a long and honorable history. The shopkeep, Clef, is really serious, but his younger sister, Tona, is head over fins for Prince Sidon. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? The workshop. The old man in the workshop, his name is Dento. He's my grandpa. He's the one who fixed Mipha's weapon, the light scale trident. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Nope. Bye-bye. Hey look, there's a Goron there.
Yeah.
It's our general store, Coral Reef. Here, we have swift violets that will help you run faster if you cook them and eat them. I also carry arrows for travelers. You see something you like, just go to the table and grab it. Oh, unless you have some other business with me. What is this place? This is our general store, the Coral Reef. If you are in the market for fresh fish, you have come to the right place. I've already told you that we carry arrows, but you should know the only ones we can't sell are shock arrows. We Zora are water-dwelling people, so we're weak to electricity. You need anything else? What about business? Yeah, not bad. Or I'd like to say that, but actually it hasn't been that great lately. Our goods are mostly for travelers, but we haven't been getting too many of those around here lately. At this rate, we may have to close our doors like the armor shop did. I don't need anything else. Dorephan.
You.
Hey. You're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. That's because I can touch shock arrows, but I also weigh, well, a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon told me. Kind of rude of him, wasn't it? So the Hylian who stole Lady Mipha away thinks he can just come wandering in here like nothing happened. What business do you have here after all these years? What is this place? The weapons workshop. What are you doing? Trident maintenance. Trident? The light scale trident and the ceremonial trident. You've been making a racket since you walked in here. There's no point in coming here if you do not possess the light scale trident. Leave now. Okay, bye. Lady Mipha, watch this. A second, the aptly named Demon Sergeant shall strike down the divine beast Van Ruda. What you doing? You're Link. I could finally avenge Lady Mipha. Been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Sagan, will cut you down myself. The fuck? Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You are unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It's been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha. How heartbreaking. Don't fail her again. Yet there's no way we would ask for your help now, after all this time and after all that has happened. So says I, Segan, the Demon Sergeant. Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Ruda in shock arrows myself, and in so Lady Mipha's regrets shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get out of my way at once. Hey. I'm in the middle of my shock arrow training. You must learn to withstand them. Or I must learn... Did I not just tell you that? To commit such violence with the great Segan standing right before you. In that case, you take the responsibility of appeasing the divine beast, Von Ruda. Alright. Oh, Hylian. The path to Zora's domain is paved with monsters, is it not? Here in the domain, we are currently recruiting warriors to join Prince Sidon in his fight. Please hurry up and meet with them. That's fair.
Hi.
Hello and welcome. Zora's domain is currently searching for a Hylian like you. That said, this Hylian, I get the feeling I've seen it before. Perhaps a long time ago. Well, it's always nice to have a visitor here. Thank you for journeying to our fair Zora's domain. Wait a moment, you're Link, the perpetrator who forced Lady Mipha to join his crusade 100 years ago, only to be destroyed by Calamity Ganon. No, of course he wouldn't. As though I could ever forget that face. You should know that the elderly here who love Lady Mipha still remember you, and they still resent you. I, however, resent the deed and not the person. I also believe in allowing the mistakes of the past to wash away. Link, I have retired from my role as a priest. I am now living my life free from material concerns of this world. However, ever since I retired, each day is more boring than the last. Spending day after day in idleness only to pass from this world soon. Link, as I'm sure you're well aware, the afterlife lays claim to all. We never know when it'll beckon. If during your travels you meet any engaged couples, I would like you to introduce them to me. Joining two souls is a true honor. One I shall stake my life on. Just one more wedding, and I shall be fulfilled. Oh. You don't have any fins. Are you a Hylian? I'm the president of Prince Sidon's fan club. My name is Tula. Do you know Prince Sidon? Yeah? That's just what I'd expect from our Prince Sidon. His renown has even reached you, Hylian. Prince Sidon. Senpai Prince, yeah. Nah, he's cool. He's cool. It's just there. Okay. Thinking of you turns me to mush. On the other hand, if that pack of geezers showed up again, I swear. No, I'm sorry. Anyway, Prince Sidon is a man with magnificent ideas. Oh, I know. Why don't you go and have a chat with Prince Sidon? Yes, do.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, Hylian. You're a Hylian, aren't you? Sorry, I didn't introduce myself sooner. I'm Groove. I used to help Prince Sidon with his search for a Hylian. For you to find him yourself is a godsend. Yes, it is. However, while searching for a Hylian, Prince Sidon left me stranded on a tower. Instead, I worked up some fighting spirit and jumped into Zora River from the top of the tower. When I came back here, I was deeply moved seeing my reflection on the water surface as I dove in. Yes, deeply moved. Don't expect you to understand this, but one's diving form is their truest and most beautiful form. Yes, truly. So lately, I've been spending my days scouting out diving spots. When you learn how to climb waterfalls, please show me your beautiful form. Hmm? Oh, you're the guy from Inigo Bridge. Or Inoga Bridge. The fact that you're here must mean you've met with Prince Sidon. Now you should head to the throne room. Please, won't you listen to what King Dorephan has to say? Sure. What's up? A traveler, huh? Upon the stone monument is the proud history of the Zora as dictated by King Dorephan himself many years ago. Plan to record it all in a book, so I'm reading it again. Sounds rough. Link? Oh, really you? The Hylian who stole away our Lady Mipha, and what's more, the champion who... I cannot forgive you. Not ever. I'm sorry. Do you not understand the gravity of what you have done? Not only did you Hylians fail to stop Calamity Ganon 100 years ago, but you went and stole our Lady Mipha from us. I'll never forgive you awful Hylians. Not ever. Until I do something that makes you forgive me. You's a big boy. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. Hmm? That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Hmm? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion Link. It is. It's good to see that orange name in chat. Do not tell me you've forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link. That champion? So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. Cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times. I'll have you know. So many memories. My mind overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. Lost my memory. Come again? You say you've lost your memory. Surely you must remember my precious daughter Mipha, yes? You do you not? Doesn't ring a bell. Cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. Dearly hope so. While I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment, Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it's worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. It's quite a feat, my boy. That's a good one. Link, I doubt that you have endured, or I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varuda. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We cannot stop this beast alone. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorephan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Yeah, he lives. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Oops. I missed the second part of that. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Varuda has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us, Zora, water and air are as one. If you so you would not think that it's a problem quite so critical, or would not be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, it will soon, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. Their Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. Angry. Divine Beast Varuda. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruder's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there's no electricity coursing through them to stop them. Second, who is quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Like, I'm certain you have already figured this out, but we need to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in a way, or in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruda's rampage of destruction. Sure. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within. So Princess Zelda's still alive? Yeah. He's getting needy. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, this is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beasts, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. Huh. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside. Come, Link, let us appease Ruda together. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Hey. As long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorephan, surely you do not intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted the armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. Yet Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu to find the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuda. But now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Poseidon, I hope that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try and speak with him. Sure. I still need to have it paused because this will be awkward if I try and play it with one hand, let alone playing a game left-handed only is okay because I'm a little more useful with the thumbsticks left-handed, but if I were to try to do it right-handed, it won't work. My brain doesn't work that way. Usually 4:30 tends to be, I mean, that's true. 4:30 tends to be when he starts to get like, yo, need my attention now. Even though I showed him a good bit of attention this morning before I started streaming. Sort of. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen, well, Muzu, there's something you need to know. He who stands here is the man called Link is the one whom my sister, Mipha, had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories of some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. But no. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It's the truth, Mizu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Dramatic reveal.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn.
That hasn't changed.
Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
That's rad. What's the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You're quivering like a hatchling. Whatever's the matter. I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you remembered her just now, when it's the most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. You have any such proof now that now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Mizu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. You think changing your clothes is gonna make me... Huh? What in the... That's the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What's the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You've always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Mizu. Please, tell us where you could find, or where we could find shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would have made that special armor for someone such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I'm a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you'll need. That tall mountain over yonder is called the Ploymus Mountain, and there you will find Shatterback Point. Terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one can be fatal to a Zora. Aha. You must mean that lie and all. He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he'll be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and come join me. Sure. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. Yes, sir. East gate is all clear, sir.
Ooh.
Oh, well, if it isn't Master Link, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? We used to play together all the time. That was 100 years ago. My name is Gaddison.
Hmm?
The Hylian that Prince Sidon brought here. Don't tell me that was you, Master Link. And what's more, you don't seem to have changed much in the last 100 years. Oh, but I shouldn't be making idle chit-chat just now. I'm supposed to be fulfilling my officially appointed duty by keeping watch at the East Gate. I must maintain my surveillance of that East Reservoir Lake. We can chat later. I forgot where I need to go. Yo, that shit's legit. History of the Zora Addendum 2, Prince Sidon's Great Escape. There was once a giant octorok in Hateno Bay, large as a mountain, which terrorized the villagers' fishers. Hearing of their distress, Prince Sidon went forth to personally eliminate the offending octorok. But this octorok was a tricky beast. After the prince dodged one of his stones it spat, it inhaled them whole. Such had been the fate of many strong warriors who had went to slay the Octorok. Not one had come back alive. Just as it seemed Prince Sidon would be counted among them, the giant Octorok twisted in pain. The tip of a silver scale spear pierced the Octorok's stomach from within, revealing itself as the source of the beast's agony. Incredibly, Prince Sidon had fought his way out by stabbing his spear over and over again into the monster's stomach. Unable to bear the pain, the Octorok coughed up the prince and scrambled to escape. Ever since, the fishes of Hateno Bay have passed down the heroic tale, the prince who slew the fell Octorok. How many do I have? 4. Oh, 8 more to go. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch up here. Four more to go. Jump at your own risk. See, 2 that tree right. Oh, there's 3 right there. Bum bum ba da dum. Bum bum ba da dum. It's like right at the barrier of being cold. Which is why he's breathing frost. cool, there's one here too. Beep. Okay, so there's the 20 that I need. I'm gonna be a little greedy. Okay, that was that happening. Whatever, we're good. I'm on the exact opposite side. Good. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that jump off the top up there. But I need to not get fucked over. No. A leap. Yeah, I'm good with that. Alright, Doggo's getting little feisty, wanting attention. So I think we'll, plus we're getting close. It's a little soon for this episode, but I also went long on a few of the others. So I think it's a pretty decent time too. And don't fucking do that. Don't you dare. There. Get a 60-second timeout. Because I can control it here. I can also control it in there as well, by the way. Anyway, so for those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.